think they've had a few problems, haven't they? You know, obviously losing Rooney with the injury, and then other few problems they've had with Rooney. I think when he comes back firing on all cylinders, they'll always be there every year. They've got a fantastic manager. He gets the best out of them every year. They produce great teams, and I wouldn't write them off. They'll be right there again, pushing all the way for the championship again. At the moment, Chelsea are obviously favourites, but I don't think Man United will be too far away again come the end of the season. You know, Hernandez looks a good player, but I wouldn't start comparing him with Wayne Rooney as a player. What I've seen at the moment, you know, Rooney is, you know, up before the World Cup. He was up there with the best in the world. He had a bad World Cup, so did lots of other people, and he's not found his true form since he's come back. But he will come back with a vengeance for sure. And when he does, you know, he'll be back up there again with the very best players in world football. I don't think there's anyone can handle them situations better than Alex, really. You know, if you look at his record, I mean, it's incredible, isn't it? And he's a real football man. I've said many times, he could tell you who plays for Rochdale, who plays for Stockport, who plays for Tranmere. He'll know everything about every team in the league and how they're doing and who's there and who's not there. He's a fantastic supporter, I think, of all young managers in this country. If anyone wants to ring him up, I bet you he always returns their calls. He's never been aloof or to other people in the game. He's a real fantastic, in my opinion, a great role model for any young manager, you know, and he's a top man in our profession without a doubt. How many teams have been there and won? You know, it's not an easy place to go and win. Anybody who wins at Old Trafford, they lose 1 or 2 home games a season at the most, you know. So it's not too many teams go there and win. And it's different players here now. The players wouldn't know about that record or anything else about it, you know. So it's a new experience for some of them. I'm sure people like, you know, Van der Vaart is looking forward to going to play at Old Trafford in the Premier League game, and it'll be a good experience for them players. We need to go away from home and play at one, you know, Chelsea, Arsenal, you know, Liverpool, Man United, and pick up a win. You know, we did it at Man City last year. Obviously, you know, they're going to be. I think they'll probably be a top 4 team this year. But we need to go away from home in 1 or 2 of them games and pick up better results this year than we have in the past. I think a lot of it is belief. You know, going there and believing that you can get a result in these places. You know, I think if you go there and you're negative about it, you won't. You know, we'll go there tomorrow with a team looking to go there and take the game, if we can, to Man United. You know, we're not going to go there and shut up shop completely and try to block them off and hang in there. We've got talent, and we'll look to go there and do our best to attack them at every opportunity that we get. I don't know if he'll be back that quick. You know, he's making good progress. Been really pleased how he's coming on, and at the moment he's feeling better than Michael Dawson. You know, both had the ankle operations, or Michael didn't have the op, but Michael's still feeling a little bit of pain in his ankle, whereas Jermaine is coming on very well. But I wouldn't be sure. I wouldn't want to put a date on it at the moment when he'll be back. He went abroad. He went to Cardiff, and he really enjoyed. He had a good. I think he went home to stayed with his family, and just, you know, he could have gone away. I said to him, have a few days abroad or something, but I think he just wanted to go and spend a bit of time with his family, so that was good for him. I thought he just maybe needed a rest. You know, he'd say he'd had 2 international games as well. He had the 3 games, came back, played Saturday, you know, played in Milan, came back for the Everton game. And I just felt, you know, 3 or 4 days were doing good. He was back yesterday morning, training, so he's you know, it was good for him just to have a break. But we've got a big week again this week. Obviously, Man United Saturday evening. Then we've got Milan at home Tuesday night. You know, Milan play tonight. They get an extra day. They're playing Genoa tonight in Genoa, so they'll get an extra day than what we'll get with us playing tomorrow night. Which is, you know, we came back last week Wednesday night and we ended up playing early kick-off on Saturday against Everton. So it's amazing how the fixtures have worked for us. You know, not really been in our favour.